Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today we're going to discuss how you can deep clean your brushes.
B la ba ba da bee sabadoo boo zabadoo la doodly doodla diddly la la baby shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da dap dee da shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da dap dee da shoobadoop shabadoop shoobadoop dap da dap dee da do what she do.
Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to my kitchen. So I'm going to show you how you can deep clean your brushes, and I advise for you guys to do this at least once a week, okay? Aside from the quick cleaning that you do using brush cleanser, this is definitely something that's going to help your brushes. And I just finished deodorizing my MAC 116 brush, which is new, and I got it with a, it came with a funky odor to it, and I didn't realize that until I took the plastic cover out. So I'm just going to show you how to wash that, and if you haven't seen the video on deodorizing brushes, please do watch that. And I'm also going to show you how you can wash your kabuki brushes, just your basic eyeshadow brush. And I'm also going to show you a couple of brushes in here that need special treating before you wash them. This is a lip brush that I use, and of course lipstick is used, and lipstick is wax based. It's beeswax, candelilla wax, things like that. And those are going to be hard to wash with just regular shampoo and warm water. So you need to do prepping for this before you can thoroughly wash it. And I'm also going to show you my MAC 208 that I used in applying liquid last liner and fluid line. And then again, those are gel-based formula, so they're going to be a little tough to wash if you're just using plain water and shampoo. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some olive oil. Olive oil is great. Now if you have MAC's Cleanse Off Oil, that's great. And you're just going to need a piece of paper towel. All you need is a drop, just like that. And what you're going to need to do is just wipe. See how the lipstick is completely coming off nicely and easily. Alright, and you just go back and forth in a sweeping motion until very faint color comes out of the bristles. Okay, so do it again. So this is just like using a brush cleanser, but using olive oil instead. Now don't worry about the oil, it's safe for the skin. There's a lot of cosmetic products that's olive oil based. Now olive oil derivative is actually commonly used in makeup these days, and they're called squalane. That's L-A-N-E at the end. Now don't confuse that with squalene, which is derived from shark liver oil. Now both of these compounds are used in cosmetics, but more and more companies now prefer squalane because it's plant-based. Okay, so there you go. So now it's barely there, just a little bit, but that's definitely going to wash off when you do the deep cleaning part of the brushes. Okay, so just keep doing that until you get most of the lipstick residue out of the bristles. Okay, so that's pretty good compared to that. Alright, and then same thing with the liner brushes, especially if you use liquid liner or gel-based liner like a fluid line or a liquid last. Anything like that, waterproof, and see how easy that comes out. And of course, all the olive oil is going to wash off because olive oil washes off easily. Okay, so just do it until there's no more trace of the eyeliner or the waterproof product in the bristle. Okay, just like that, and then you're ready to wash. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some water going. And we don't want high pressure water, we just want a nice stream of water, but make sure it's not too hot that's going to scald your hand, or it's not cold either. So just warm to the touch is fine. And we're going to need a sponge, so get a sponge wet, and then squeeze the water out. And what we're going to do is we're going to use some baby shampoo. Now usually just a drop is fine, just like that, a small drop. And we're going to start with my 116 brush that I deodorized. So get the bristles wet first, and then brush back and forth right into the sponge until it lathers. Okay, so just keep brushing that back and forth. And once you see the shampoo suds or foaming starts, then just work a little bit of that suds right into the bristle. So much like washing hair, okay? And just gently. And then just rinse all that off. And it's best to cup your hand under the stream of water and then brush the brush back and forth once again. Just like so. Just working it right into the bristle, making sure it's thoroughly rinsed. Okay, and just check if the stream is clear. Okay, give it a little squeeze, just a gentle squeeze, and see if the water's completely clear. If not, just keep doing it again. Right under the stream of water until, again, the stream comes out clear when you squeeze it. Okay, just squeeze very gently. Okay, and that looks clear. So just give it a little shake and then move on to your next brush. So just set that aside for now. And now we're going to do the kabuki brush. Once again, go ahead and get the bristles wet and careful not to get water right into the handle or inside the handle, okay? And then we're just going to use the sponge and once again, just do the same thing. We're going to put a little bit more shampoo right into the sponge. And then again, back and forth, back and forth. You can do side to side or up and down as long as it's back and forth motion as opposed to a circular motion. So you want to avoid circular motion. Okay, and sometimes you don't need to wait until it suds because some brushes, they don't sud like this one. But it's, there's soap in there, there's shampoo in there. So just get that into the bristle. And then when you rinse, make sure it's upside down, that the handle is upwards and the bristles against the palm of your hand. And then again, gently squeeze as you rinse, just to check if the, if it drips clear, then it's probably enough rinsing. If not, just keep doing that. Squeeze one more time, just to make sure that, again, it drips clear. And then shake the excess water off and set it aside. Now we're going to move on to the eyeshadow brush, which is the same exact way. Okay, so back and forth, rinse, squeeze the excess water, and then shake. I just want to point out on white bristles, it's normal to have pink or yellow tips when it's wet. So that's normal for white bristled brushes. Okay, next we're just going to sanitize the brushes further and also condition the bristles by using some brush cleanser in a spray bottle. Okay, now using a hand towel, just fold it in fourths, just like you see on the screen, and lay it flat on the surface. And then using a paper towel, wrap it around the brush and squeeze the excess water off the bristle. Okay, once you do that, all you need to do is wipe the ferrule and the handle so that way you can get rid of any water spots. Then shape the bristle and lay it flat on the towel so that the bristle is hanging freely and it's not touching the surface. Now do the same thing to the rest of the long-handled brushes. Okay, the kabuki brush, same thing, but you want to lay it flat, upside down so that the bristles against the towel. Now after an hour or 2 hours, all you need to do is turn the long-handled brushes around. So that way, the down side is now the upside. Okay. Alright, so once it completely dries, all you need to do is fluff the bristles. So it's nice and fluffy once again. Just like that, just gently run that along your fingers. And then using a paper towel, buff and polish the ferrule. So that way it's nice and shiny and impressive looking. Okay, and then wipe the handle as well. And then once it's all clean, then just put that right onto your brush holders. Okay, so just do the same exact thing to all the brushes with long handles. And with the kabuki brush, what you wanted to do with the kabukis, you wanted to fluff the bristle with your fingers and just get it, so that it's nice and full and soft looking and fluffy. Okay, and then once you did that, all you need to do is swipe the handle real quickly. and then place that into your kabuki holder. Now this is an acrylic jar that I got from Michael's, and it's just a small version of what I used for the brush holder.